Seed. Seed is nothing but the fertilized ovule. In angiosperms, the end product of sexual reproduction is known as seed. This seed typically contains of seed coat, cotyledons and embryo. The seed can be of two types, albuminous seeds and non-albuminous seeds. The only difference is in albuminous seeds, the endosperm is still present, and in case of non-albuminous seeds, the endosperm is completely consumed. Now, a seed is made up of integuments. Integuments are the hard coat or covering which prevents the seeds from unfavorable conditions, and upon these integuments there is micropyle. Micropyle is a small opening in this integuments which leads to germination of seed once favorable conditions like oxygen, water, sunlight is present. Due to this hard coat or covering, seeds can undergo dormancy. That is, seeds can very well face dormant conditions and can be preserved and saved. We can see that there are few seeds which have been extracted out from tundra, which are found to be 10,000 years old. There are many examples of seeds found like this, preserved in the nature like this because of the hard coat or covering present on them. Let us see this seed. This is the seed coat, this is cotyledon, this is endosperm, there is a food material, and this is the root tip. This is the seed in case of a grass. This is scutellum, this is coleorhiza, this is the pericarp, and this is the reserved food material, endosperm. Now, seeds are, as I told, seeds are nothing but fertilized ovule. Seeds are usually found inside the fruit. Now, the whole process takes place. Ovule gets turned into seed and ovary turns into fruit. Now, when ovary is getting turned into fruit, ovary turns into fruit. In that case, the wall of ovary becomes the wall of the fruit, which is known as pericarp. Further, this gives rise to fruits which can be fleshy or non-fleshy, else the other name could be dry. Now, as ovary is turned out into fruits, various other floral parts like inflorescence, buds, etc., they usually degenerate and falls off. But in certain cases, thalamus is also involved with ovary in the formation of fruit. Now, as ovary is getting developed into fruit, other floral parts, they degenerate and fall off. But in certain cases, thalamus plus ovary results in the formation of fruit. These fruits are known as false fruits. Fruits which are only originated from ovary are known as true fruits. Hence, fruit can be classified as fleshy and dry fruits, true and false fruits. Now, in certain seeds, like in case of black pepper, nucellus is also found to be present. Thus, this nucellus is known as perisperm. This is found in case of black pepper. Why seeds are important? In plants where the medium of pollination or the transfer of pollen grains is wind and water, seeds are of great importance, because then the pollens can be transferred, cannot be. But once we have the seed, we can germinate the plant of the desired quality or the desired traits. Seeds and their importance. Seeds are of great importance as these are the basis of our agriculture and farming. Seeds results in the formation of desired, we can say, desired plants. You might have heard of genetically modified or hybrids. This is where seeds are required and seeds are of help. Now, let us understand this term apomixis. Few plants of family Astraceae grasses shows this phenomenon. In this phenomenon, seeds are formed without fertilization. This is nothing but the mimiction, the imitation of sexual reproduction. In sexual reproduction, actual fertilization occurs and then seeds are formed. But in this case, seeds are formed but without fertilization. Then the other term is polyembryony. When, as we have studied earlier, one embryo is present or one embryo is formed. When more than one embryo is present, it is known as polyembryony. Now this apomixis, where it is used? As we all know that these days we use this technique known as hybridization, and we use lots of hybridized plants. When we grow hybridized plants and we collect their seeds, and if we sow them again, then those hybridized characters are not seen in the progeny. That is, in the next generations, those characters are segregated. Hence, what we can do is, we have to again make the hybrid seed, because seeds from the progeny cannot be used. This raises the cost. So what we can do is, we can make hybrid seeds through apomixis, which can be used again and again, so that this cost will be reduced. So this is where apomixis can be used. Now to summarize this whole chapter, it consists of pre-fertilization phase, in which we studied male and female reproductive parts. Next was fertilization phase, in which we studied double fertilization, pollination, and further how pollination occurs, what are the agents for pollination, what are the different types of pollination, and after this we came to post fertilization, which is endosperm and embryo formation. And next is seeds, in which we studied fruits and how seeds are important to us. And then we studied the process of apomixis. This is all about sexual reproduction in flowering plants. To understand it in a better way, what you can do is, you can look into seeds from various resources. You can look out for the terms like false fruit, true fruits, parthenocarpy. What are the different parts involved in reproduction, male and female parts of the flower. This is all you can do to understand this in a better way.